Hi, I'm making this quick video for YouTube just to say that Brighton are getting it all wrong. Their defence today was shocking against a team of 1 point, bottom of the Premier League, and for 50 minutes for 10 men, and we couldn't create. When we could create, we were so poor in front of a goal. And defensively, just might as well not even have a defence in the field. Because the defence is basically that. Welbeck, of course, came on and did what Welbeck is experienced to do. But we can't just rely on Welbeck or Lallana. They're not relying on two Messis, are they? And the thing is, we can't attract players until they come free agents to join Brighton, because we don't have the money. And all our signings we make are half of them are Championship at best. Like Dunk is at Brighton because he came through academy. He's been through with Brighton, but he's never really, to me, anyone who could ever be potentially considered for England. Even if England had a massive defensive injury problem, I still wouldn't say Dunk. That one game we played for England, wow. After that, his club form declined and has never been the same. Malpay, when we bought him, he was on the cards to play for France. Now he couldn't even score a penalty against someone at this level of Liverpool. Trossard was on the sheets of potentially playing for Belgium, but now he wouldn't be considered. And generally we buy in players like Webster, Veltman, and a couple of others who are definitely Championship level, not Premier League. And we buy Yarabash, he's Iranian international, or was, I don't know if he still is. We buy him, and because he was a top goal scorer in Ivadisi, he couldn't score from 2 feet out now. And everyone says always about the speed of the English game and the physicality. You've been in England for 2 seasons, you should know exactly how it is. And it's not that much difference, the same sport at the end of the day. And Potter, well, he managed the Swedish top league or Norwegian, whatever it was. And then he went to manage at Swansea in the Championship. And that's the level he's at as a manager, Championship. I wouldn't consider him as really much of a Premier League. If you want to go someone with Premier League experience, you need someone who's a former player who's learnt the job underneath a manager. You'd think Arteta would do better at Arsenal after learning for so long under Guardiola, but that's failed. And same with Solskjaer, that's failed. But Lampard's doing a quite good job, and it is possible if you go from former player to straight to management, head management, or former player to assistant to head management. But you've always got to start somewhere. I don't think Tony Bloom has the money to buy the players who can keep us in the Premier League. Because to be honest, the budget we must have had the last window or so, and you sack Houghton, but you don't give us the budget. If you don't have the money, then we're screwed. If you're a big millionaire and you can afford the Amex Stadium and a team who can just probably be lucky to stay in the Premier League, in a way. Because after today's performance, we were terrible all over the pitch. We played like a Championship team, and against Leicester, we played more or less against a Championship team. We played against a very good team, Leicester. Against Liverpool, we escaped 3 goals because of poor timing. Otherwise, that would have been 3-0 or 3-1. Actually 3-0 because our goal was lucky, to be honest. It was never a penalty. And also Malpay missed that penalty. So that's the level at Brighton. Now they're talking about Brighton potentially. If we're talking about Brighton surviving, are we in Fantasyland or something? Because We do not look at teams surviving. We can't rely on Welbeck and Lallana for all of our goals. We've got to step up and be clinical and be great. Well, better than what this is for sure. Because if Malpe wants to, it couldn't ever be considered for France again. No hope in hell right now. I mean, you got like some Mbappe and Martial when he's on fire, and so on, and Coman. And then you got Malpe at Brighton, who's just not doing anything really in the way of scoring goals. And yeah, I understand the level of class and the pressure of the Premier League, even if I'm not a player. I just don't like what I'm seeing. It's tragic. And for me personally, I don't think Potter can foresee the job to keep us up. If he can, it'd be amazing. But I think it's out of his depth, to be honest. And our first season we finished mid-table and had a very good season. We gradually got worse and worse. And now we're amongst the relegation scrap. I don't know. I really don't know. I think our team's just. I think our defence can barely defend. Can barely keep anyone out, or anything out. If we can't keep out Sheffield United, then what the hell? Basically, how are we going to stay up? Imagine if we went out and got beaten in the FA Cup to Newport. That's basically going to have 80% possession and we lose a game. That's Brighton. Instead of 80% possession and winning 5-0. And if we played against Liverpool, how Liverpool played yesterday, that could have been 8 or 9-0 Liverpool. That's the reality. So yeah. Brighton have got problems, big problems. And if we sink out with if we drop out of the Premier League, I don't see us coming back anytime soon. I don't think we've got the recruitment. I don't think our owner's got enough wealth. And he's obviously showing lack of experience and so on. His ambition might be there, but that's nothing if you can't just see the job that needs to be seen. And I think the thing is, Dunk came for academy, and that's the level when they come from academy to first team. Then we have got a hell of a long way to go. We need to be developing players potentially for Premier League football from our academy. And everyone says, "Oh, we don't have the money and everything." No, you just need the teaching. You just need the learning. You just need the resources. It's not everything. It's just beneficial. So yeah, it's very frustrating. I booed today, actually, to be honest, because we're wasteful in attack. We couldn't defend for shit, and our midfield was also half the time barely visible when defending. We try to pass the ball around too much, not try to get that slick ball through quickly. Yeah. If we played Man City in January, that could be 10-0 Man City the way we play today. And this is the brutal reality of Brighton. I always try to be positive and be confident. But when you draw against the bottom team in the Premier League, you've only got 1 point, and you play from the 40th minute with 10 men, what positives can you take? And imagine that against a team in the Championship, in the FA Cup. There isn't any. If you draw with 10 men against somebody like Aston Villa or higher, West Ham, they're okay. But I really do fear for us. Because I thought before this game, if we play well, we can have a chance against Arsenal. What hope in hell do we have against Arsenal? And with 11 men, if you can't put 2 or 3 past Sheffield with 10 men. No hope. Okay, I'm ending this now and done. Follow me for future YouTubes and cheers.